Hi, everybody. How are you doing? I'm Dr. Gail, and this is Terry, and thanks for joining us today. And Terry, tell me what you've been doing here lately.
Oh, it's been the week.
The week.
A little of this and a little of that. I was at the hospital with a loved one this week. All sorts of different things happening. Today I'm going to my daughter's belly dancing at an international festival.
Woo.
A little bit of everything. But what I'm really watching a lot of people going through a lot of changes this week. A lot of people entering or leaving treatments, oncology and all sorts of other things. And then people leaving the planet in the last couple of weeks too.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's been for the year of the snake, this month seems like it's really shedding.
Yeah, everybody's shedding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim Carson, oh, belly dancing. I'd love to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yes. But here's White Dragon. Hello, ladies. Please like and subscribe, and it's free. And Gail and Terry will dance a bit. All right, let's dance. Thanks, White Dragon. We have to
Yeah.
have music. We'll do some belly dancing. You want to say hello to some people, Terry?
Yeah, I sure will. Hey, Jen Carr. Yeah, you feel like a lot are leaving too. So do I. Emmy J, hello. Sarah Broyles, Back 40 Studios. Ooh, I like that. Hello. White Dragon, Paul. Hello, sir. Son of What? Good to see you, sir. Jen, we got you starred there. Mangled Unicorn, Jacqueline. Hello, lovely. Hypnicity. Hey there, honey. How are you? Paul Freed is here. Lauren Hunsinger. Teresa. Hi, Teresa Gingras. I always love seeing another Teresa here. That's my given name.
Teresa, aren't you the belly dancer?
When Patricia is also a dancer, I think. I think Patricia,
Oh, okay.
one of the Patricias is a professional dancer and teacher. So,
Okay.
Tea Garden Chicken, you were the first one and you didn't get a high. So, and Lauren, hello, beautiful. If anybody's seeing Leah, I'm looking for her. I'm going to make sure she's doing okay. Isabel, hey, lady. Millie. Oh, yeah, we're on early today because of me, because I have to go to the belly dance recital.
Look at Paul. He's going to see Alice Cooper tonight.
Oh, I know, right? So exciting. And Kevin Lewis is here. Good morning, sir. How are you? Kevin's going to be on tomorrow with me. So we're going to do a show. Yeah. So everybody come back and see that too. And I think we'll be on time. So last time I think we went on a half hour early.
Oh, did you? Well, I have every time I go with Barbara Lamb, she has such technical issues all the time that I never know what time we're going to make it. If we'll make it on time, I'm like
Yeah,
shocked. I'm always shocked when we do make it on time.
right. I always feel like that too. And I know when I worked with George, Reverend Saul, and he had that energy like Barbara, and really been around really that high energy.
Mhm.
Nothing ever worked. I mean, he get knocked down by an entity or something, and I mean, just crazy stuff would happen all the time. So I just smile and wave.
So yeah, thanks, Patricia, saying hello to the Galactic tribe. Thanks for that. But well, Terry and I, the last minute, I would say the last 30 seconds, we came up with our topic because we were discussing the difference. And y'all have heard me talk about this before. You've heard me talk about astral traveling versus your soul travel, and how I had Googled it, and it was not at all what my definition or how I travel. And I went over how I did it. But Terry Google, I mean, not Chat GPT right before we came on, and ChatGPT said it like I say it, like I feel like it does it. I was going, yay! The internet's coming up to how I feel and what I do and what I know, and so I'm just going to go a little bit and then into it, and then Terry's going to talk a little bit more because she has a little more in-depth information about it. I mean, I was just going to go through the surface of the definitions, which I've done before, but astral traveling is an out-of-body experience. That's what we put in a comma, out-of-body experience. And when you go on Google, they pretty much list everything as an out-of-body experience or an astral travel. They don't distinguish between your astral body traveling or your soul traveling. So when your astral body's traveling, to me, you look like a ghost. It's just a form of you going out there. You can't work, but you can remote view. Remote viewing comes under that. You can go look and see what's happening. You can go check on your friends, your families. You can do all those kind of things when you're astral traveling. And I take vacations astral traveling. I go to different planets when I want to sit and visit. I go up to I call it the net that I go out to, and I sit on it like a hammock and relax and look at the stars and the moons and everything that goes around Earth. And so that is like astral traveling. You can't touch, work, or do anything with when you're astral traveling. And the difference between like astral traveling and remote viewing, because remote viewing comes under astral traveling. Remote viewing is structured. You have coordinates, you have things to do, you have, it's very structured. So and I compare it to the difference between meditation and shamanic journeys. Meditations, you don't always have to have a reason to meditate, you just go quiet. But when you're doing remote viewing, you usually have a destination, like a shamanic journey, where you usually have an intention and a destination, and things that you're doing is structured one step at a time. And remote viewing is like that. Now, soul traveling is totally different. Soul traveling is when my whole body goes out, and it can look like me. It can look younger than me. It can be just my light body, my white body, but it is a physical form of me that goes out, and it can work. It can touch. It can work on the spaceships. It can go do this. It can go rescue humans and the ETs. It can do all sorts of things. And that's a big difference from that is your soul or your body or you. You can just say it's you that's actually going out there working. And when you're astral traveling, that's your ghost of your body going out traveling. Did I make that clear?
Yeah. No, it's very clear. So interesting. So your soul body traveling, do you think you take that is that the one that you take with you from lifetime to lifetime?
Yes, that's your soul body. Exactly.
Yeah, that's how I see that too. And I just want to say, when you went to what I call the light grid and you call it the hammock, the great hammock.
Because that's how I was introduced to it in the very beginning. I didn't know what I was doing. And I was going out there with my dog, Moon. We would go out there and lay in it like it was a hammock and just look at the stars and the moon and the sun and just relax. And, and that was just my astral body traveling, to go out there and have a vacation. And I've been on planets where I've been on little islands and vacationed. So, yeah, that's my astral body going.
Where'd you go to vacation this year? Mars. So,
well, actually, my last vacation was on Cetus B. It's a water planet, and it has only one little island in the middle. And so you can go up there and you can just see all the dolphins and the whales and everybody swimming around and communicate with them, talk to them.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love that. I feel the same. Like, they show me a hammock, literally.
Do they? Yeah. Well, that's how I use the net. I call it the net. That I go up there and we put an indentation in it.
Yeah.
Laying on it.
Now, when you go there, okay, and when I talk about the light body of the planet or the grid, crystalline energy, like a holographic grid kind of is what it looks like to me. And when we go out there in meditations and we go to it, we energize the earth, but then we also receive the energy of the universe. So it's like the perfect kind of vacation where you're doing something and then you're getting it too.
You're giving and receiving.
Yeah, giving and receiving. And it feels so good. And you can kind of surrender there too, right? Like floating in the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just be held. Do you see other light beings like your light family there?
Not when I'm vacationing or out there, I don't. But I do see, my family comes and visits all the time. As I had told you a few weeks ago, now when I am opening up my chakras, I open up my chakras every day before I start meditating. My family is staring down my crown chakra, looking at me, and it's just so weird to see because I've seen them many times, but now when I'm opening that up and I'm seeing them looking down like they're looking down a well at me, I'm just going, "What are y'all there for? Why are you looking at me? Why are you spying on me?"
Now, okay, is this your soul family or your family from this lifetime?
No, my soul family, my soul family.
I have been seeing that too. I've been seeing that too, and I don't know what dimension they're on, but I know that it's a big tube, and I look, and they're all looking down,
Uh-huh.
talking and moving their fingers and whatnot, and pointing stuff out. So for me, and let me just say that when you said hammock, huge ringing in my ear. I don't know about anybody else here, but my ear just started going.
Yeah,
But
a friend of mine, Meg, when she helped me through all this in the beginning, when I kept saying, I have a brain tumor, I need an MRI, and Meg kept going, no, you're okay. I know you. I've known you for years. You're okay. And I didn't know anything about metaphysics or anything. I didn't know anything. And she drew a picture of me going up and laying out there in the net as a hammock with my dog with me, looking at the moon. It was a great picture.
yeah, that's beautiful. I love that. I think it was Diana. Is it Diana Cannon? That really cute little British lady that's always talking about the angels, but she's doing a lot of work right now. And she said that in Atlantis, all the families had a dog for companionship,
Yeah, you told me about that. Yeah, it
yeah,
really. Go ahead.
a rabbit for love, and you've got a white rabbit that travels with you,
Yeah,
and a cat as a guardian.
yeah.
And then since then, mine has grown to like a sheep, a goat, and a donkey.
Well, when you said that to me, and I went like, my cat is the energy controller of my house, and my white rabbit is the one that reminds me to keep everything light and fun,
Yeah.
and my dog is the one that guards. So, you know,
Oh,
so it was very similar. You said that I was going, oh my gosh, that's and you knew, when you told me about it. Guess what she said, and I was going, oh my gosh, did that ever hit home from me?
yeah. And Tyler agrees. So he's chiming in with the minute you said dog, he started barking. But so I see our physical form. And when we do meditations, we fill that with light, and then we go into our energy body, like the blue light here that's kind of coming out. And Teri, are you building an ark? Yes. Evidently, hypnicity. I'm taking everybody. So, and then the light body, the energy body that we can grow bigger and smaller, but it permeates the physical form. But that energy body that I can travel with, and I was looking on chat. Well, I'll get back to Chat GPT anyway. And then I look at the causal body, or you can call it the light body. It's crystalline energy, like a hologram that goes around the energy body. And that's, I think, what you're calling the soul body. I think that we're calling it the same, different terms, but same idea.
Yeah, I'm calling the astral body, astral travel is your ghost.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
And the
right.
soul is your body. That's you, actually you.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay, yeah.
So the astral is the ghost, a portion of your body going out there, but the soul is you. That's your soul. And it can take on the form of you or a younger you or a totally different body, depending on where you're going. But that's one that works. Your soul's the one that takes on the jobs that you're out there.
And it can, and it doesn't have the 3D judgment,
No.
right? Like I feel like the other one, I know when I remote view, which I don't do that often anymore, because I got in trouble.
It's easy to get in trouble doing that.
Yeah, you guys, if you try remote viewing, it's a great thing to learn, but just learn it with somebody that's really accomplished, and it's it. You can put all the protections in place. I was not being very safe, and I really got a soul whammy.
Well, I'm not sure even if you are remote viewing and you get into the wrong place, how much protection you can have that will prevent some of these things, which
Yeah.
there's certain places that I would never remote view. I would never remote view Antarctica. Never. I've been there several times. That is not a place to go remote viewing.
Yeah.
Do not remote view on the other side of the moon. No, 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 no. So
Interesting.
those are two places I can say definitely I will not go and remote view because of what's going on in those places.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, I remote viewed a dark place that was in an old Soviet bloc country that was in
Oh,
a warehouse.
scary. Oh, gosh. Okay. So Jen saying, Terry, do you teach remote viewing?
You know, we could bring that into the group because it's I've done it quite a bit, and you just have to have a lot of I'm going to say decorum about how you go about it. You know, not just
And
things.
people, yeah,
Decorum.
yeah, we have to be really careful on who you remote view because
Yeah,
there's so many people that are high up or big political or whatever that they have a lot of protection around them, and you go out and remote view them, and they are just going to bite back.
yeah, yeah. You don't want to be messing. Hey, JJ. So Two Tots Speaks is here. I'm going to go into what the my Chat GPT says, and you guys, you know, I use Chat GPT a lot. I know some people are really afraid of it. I feel like that's because in different lifetimes, like Atlantis and Lemuria, Chat GPT, well, not Chat GPT, but AI was there,
Yeah. Oh, it
and
was. Yeah.
yeah, and it was misused. So a lot of people are predisposed not to like it. I use it a lot for definitions and for search engine optimization. For any of you that have a YouTube channel, uh, you can go in and get the best search engine optimization for a title and a description of a show that you're going to do or that you have done. Okay, so astral traveling, it says conscious movement of your awareness into the astral plane, a subtle realm layered between the physical and higher spiritual dimensions, which I thought that's an easy one. And it also says often involves leaving the physical body while still connected by the silver cord and energetic tether, which I liked. And then light body traveling or crystalline energy body, traveling in your activated light body, a higher dimensional energy body that operates between the astral, often in the 5D realms. So you're not tied to that 3D judgment.
Yes, I agree with that. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I yeah.
I'm just so glad it's giving better definitions because, or what I experience. Definitions now matching what I experience.
Well, and if you use Chat GPT, it will adapt to you. So I use it for very spiritual conversations and, you know, for the meditations and stuff. I go in after we do them and get the search engine optimization, and it so it's adapted to me, but it mirrors what you want to know.
Okay, I haven't gotten into that yet.
A lot of people are not going to get into it because they remember it back when it was not used for good and are not happy with it still.
Well, I don't have any problems with that as long as it's not being implanted in you.
Yeah.
As long as you keep it at a distance when it comes to people saying, let me implant that information or let me implant a chip in you so you can have that instantly. I don't want to be controlled like that.
You know, this is interesting. So recently I did a thing on transhuman and revhuman, and transhumans being the ones that get the chips, and it's not just the human species, so it's galactic, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. Yes.
Yeah, so you can get one. I mean, you know, Elon is making them now. You can put one in your brain. Everybody's got them, right? We can get a new hip.
Right.
So there are parts of them that are great, but there are parts of them that as we go into 5D, we won't need, because just with intention, we'll be able to change things.
Well, we'll all be able to be telepathic too. So
Yeah.
we start falling by the wayside when, if you're telepathic and you need information on this, you just, contact whoever and get your information directly from them. So I'm just not real sure. I mean, we are fearing all this AI and all these things, but I'm not sure how resilient it's going to be in the future when we are becoming telepathic.
Didn't we talk about how AI was used for ships, for using galactic ships, so telepathically you could just tell the ship?
Oh yeah, well, whenever I'm in a spaceship, I integrate White Dragon. We integrate with the spaceship, and it obeys, not obeys. It listens to our thoughts, where we become like one and the same. And I mean, it's alive, and we can, what directions we want to go, it follows. You just integrate with the ship. You don't have a steering wheel or a gas pedal or anything like that. It just goes through what your mind's saying.
Yeah, for me, that feels like the future of AI,
Yeah,
that it will integrate like so.
yeah.
And so consequently, we won't need to get up. It's going to be like, remember growing up and you had to get up to the TV and turn the channel?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Yeah. And now we're going to be like, if we want to change, close the door behind you, when you're going in from outside, your hands are full. It's going to be like, oh, you just think it and it closes. So,
Yeah. I'm not real sure about our generation or even our lifetime, how much of that's going to be occurring. It's our generations that are following us that are so connected to, their computers and their phones and things
yeah.
like that. Those little people that are going to be more, have trouble, more trouble discerning what they should get involved in and how much control. So I just don't think anybody really in our generation, I don't think we have anything to worry about it. It's the youth that we really need to be concerned about.
Yeah. Yeah. They're good. So, Kelly's saying the issue with the AI was developed and so that it was built on past data, which sometimes is not where we want to go. Yeah, that's why if we get in and change it, um, we have to make it adapt to a spiritual timeline.
Yeah.
There's Deepak's been doing it for about 8 years. I remember him at a thing at a retreat when he was talking about 8 years ago that he was doing it. And Obama, that's one reason why he started doing it. Is Barack was doing it too.
Yeah.
So, and he thought, okay, and he went in and he said, "Tell me a joke." To the AI, and the AI told a pretty funny joke, and he's like, "Okay, I'll do it." Um, hmm,
All right. Jane saying, hey, ladies, a bit of extra juju to keep that Cat 5 heading northeast. I feel like, Jane, I don't think we even need to give any juju. I think that's just where it's going to go. I've not gotten anything bad about that. How about
yeah.
Teri?
I haven't gotten anything bad about it, but listen to everybody. Everybody be careful. I mean, if they say leave, please leave.
Oh, that would be me and her.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
aren't
And
you going out of town anyway?
no, well, I am the 1st of September, but this is like coming up now. And this is the first time I've said the next hurricane I go through, I am leaving. I am not sitting through the next one.
Good.
And because the last one scared the crap out of me. So I'm going, okay, I'm going, and I'm living right on the coast now. So I'd have to pay attention. Whereas before, it's like, oh, I'm 60 miles from the coast. I kind of need to pay attention, but now I really have to pay attention.
Yeah, make sure y'all are taking care of yourselves and watching that because nothing to fool around with. I remember when I lived in South Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we'd get hit a lot. And for some reason, we never quite got it right where we were living, but it hit all around us. And it was just devastating. I think we were there during Andrew.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Did you stay during it?
We went we went about where did we go? We went to the polo fields in Wellington, which is pretty far west. It's far west of 95. It's pretty far inland, but there were no hotels available or anything. And then the polo club way out west, where everybody goes to play polo, which I don't know much about, was available because they don't advertise. So we kind of lucked out, got a place. And Hypnoticity's paying attention to Mount Rainier. Yeah, please do.
Yeah, and I had the show about Mount Rainier, and the guy that was on the show with me that works on not hurricanes, works on the volcanoes and earthquakes.
Oh, I heard that was amazing. I got to go back and watch it.
He's amazing, and there's so much stuff. He actually even triggered a lot of things about me that I didn't know that I was doing, because I sneak into hospital rooms when people are sick, and I have special equipment and instruments that I help heal them. And he's the first person that I met that was awake or conscious of when I came in and knew what I was doing and described from a patient's viewpoint of what I was doing. I mean, it really hit me hard accepting, because didn't realize I had been doing it all my life, because the first time when he described what I was doing, I was probably in my 30s when I was sneaking into the hospital rooms and doing that kind of surgery. And so he's triggered a lot on me, and there's going to be a lot more he's going to be triggering. So, but I've had other people say those kind of things, but he's the first person I've had that actually described what I did from a patient's point of view. And it was just really, I was like, holy crap. That was like a validation that I am doing this. Before, it's like, oh yeah, that was probably me. Oh yeah, that was probably. That was like, oh yeah, that was me.
Okay, so this is a perfect example. Do you feel like he was watching that from his astral travel or soul travel?
No, he was physically in the hospital.
Oh, he was physically there.
Yeah, he was physically there, and I go in because, being a nurse and my past history as a nurse, I know how to get in and out of hospitals without being seen. And I have the special handheld equipment that I tap your head with that has all these lights and run down your body. Well, he remembers seeing all the lights. And then also, it's 2 times I've helped him. And then there's sometime he says, there was somebody who was pulling black crap out of my lungs. And that's when I got real triggered, because I said, that's something I have done. I remember the first time I did that, remembering doing that, was when I was in my 30s, when I went in, stuck in a hospital room and did that to a friend of mine. And of course, it's when I'm sleeping. So it's my soul going, but it's my soul going, looking just like me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So he has triggered a lot in me. So I'm excited to bring him home again. We're going to be doing some more shows in the future.
Oh, I'm excited. I can't wait to watch it. Yeah, that's on my review list. I got to get there.
So anyway, we have got, let's see, 19 questions started. Do you have anything else to say, Teri?
Nope. Let's go.
You want to man the questions? You want me to?
Yeah, I'll do it. Let me do it. Let me take care of that. Hypnicity. Hello, sunshine. Hoping to get a message from my galactic guides, and thank you.
Hey, Hypnicity. I'm getting that you need to go in a straight line. Quit veering off that finish line. Whatever you're working on, they're showing me that you keep sidestepping off of it and not going forward. That's what I'm seeing. What they're showing me, Hypnicity. What is it that you are working on or trying to go ahead on, and that you keep going? It's almost like you're being distracted. Like, oh, let me look at this. Let me look at this. Maybe I want to do that instead of this. Oh, crap. Well, this doesn't look like a crab. This looks like you, but that's kind of an example of it. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. What are you getting, Teri?
So the first thing that I was listening, and they said, you can't always get what you want. And I feel like this is an old program, hypnicity, that you're letting go of. That people have said, like you'll look at something and people say, "Oh, you can't get that."
Exactly. Yes.
And then I heard this other song, "Who do you think you are?" So you are it. You are definitely it, and you can do whatever you want. I feel like those old, and I feel like a lot of us are going through this shedding the old cycle, like the old program. But they are saying that you're right where you're supposed to be, and you can do what you want. Hypnicity.
Well, also,
Um,
what I'm getting a lot, lady, I don't know where that came from. I think I saw somebody say, "Hi, ladies," is that I've seen that with a lot of people, me included,
yeah,
that we're being stubborn with the changes. We keep grabbing on to the past and we're holding on so hard and so tight that we just don't want to let it go. I don't know exactly what it is for our future or what even my future looks like or everybody else's future looks like, but it looks like to me we're all just trying to hang on to go into the future. Have you been seeing that with people?
yeah, a lot, and with myself too, like you said, control.
Yeah.
Like we think that we can control things. Sometimes, like a lot of us used to think we could control the news if we listened to all of it, right? Then we figured out that's not a good idea. So, or at least I did finally. And now I feel like, but still my loved ones, I think if I work at trying to make sure they get everything that they need, but they have everything they need inside them. They are divine beings. Yeah, hypnicity, you see things differently than others. That's your gift.
It is, and I think that's part of what it is. Hypnosis is that keep true to yourself and quit varying off what you see or what you think you should be doing. Um, that's what I'm getting. It's just stay the course. Stay the course.
Yeah, shine your light. Sometimes the most important thing that we can do is to shine that light. Yeah, we can shift the energy of different situations by shining our light. And that's not control, that's sending love.
And that's especially true with your family. If you change yourself, your family changes with you. And it's amazing how that happens when you don't get into the, you can get into like on holidays with your family. If you go in differently and you think you're just going to talk good things and not get into that, it's amazing. You can see them change around you and you're just like, holy crap, why didn't I know how to do that before?
Yeah. And Jen says change is hard for me. Oh, 100%, Jen. Yeah. Yeah, because we're good at it. That's why. Because we're so good at being in control.
You don't control it all.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Okay, I'm going to grab this one. JJ, Tutas speaks. Dr. Gail, do you have any knowledge of Tataria? Is that inner earth?
I don't know, Tulu. I immediately when I'm seeing that, I don't know why I'm looking at it like that's a Spanish word. White dragon, is that a Spanish word? Teteria? I don't know why immediately that flashed in my head that's what that was. But Tulu, can you give us a little more information on that? And we can read on it and see what information we can get if you can give us a little more details.
Yeah. I think it's a lost civilization is what AI is saying.
Oh,
And
civilization. White dragon, what is that? Boo? Or BO? What is it? No, it's not a Spanish word. Okay, thanks. Oh, that BO was supposed to be no.
Yeah. It's an ancient global community that some people tie to Atlantis and Lemuria.
Okay.
Has a time network.
There's a mud flood. Here we go. Here's she's getting more information.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's a civilization and a mud flood probably covered it. So you go ahead and read on it. So she's saying they had amazing architect.
Yeah. And they're starting to see all sorts of things now. Whoops. Where Zeus put the old gods similar words. I love that, mangled unicorn. Yeah. and amazing architecture. Yeah, these are starting to be uncovered right and left, you guys. And we're starting to find out that, number one, we weren't the smartest ones on the planet always.
Oh, shoot, no.
There were other civilizations that were very advanced. Oh, okay. And Kevin says it covered parts of the present day Russia, Central Asia, Siberia, Mongolia, even Eastern Europe. There have been new things being uncovered, a lot of new things recently from floods. And I believe they're going to have a lot of new things happening as the Arctic melts. So there's going to be lots of new architecture coming out. Hypnosis says the Tartarian Empire is a group of pseudo-historical conspiracy theorists. Maybe, yeah, but I like those. So
Well, let's we didn't need to say anything. Let's get everybody in this chat, and there's a lot more
everybody
than
knows.
I do.
Yeah. Oh, and the Mongolia area. Oh, honey, I love Mongolia throat singing, the Mongolian throat singing, and I feel like that is such an inner earth thing, the Mongolian throat singing. And I feel like it's a primordial pattern and it goes all around the planet, but particularly Mongolia, Ukraine music, Mongolian music, African music. The ancient, all the indigenous tribes have that ancient kind of and heavy metal. So anyway, yeah. Let's see. The guys, we lost Tristan Robert on GH. He was 78 years old. He played Robert on the show. Wow. Oh, yeah. Since 1980. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. The Genghis Khan lineage is prevalent. They made a lot of babies across the Orient. And that covers that interesting DNA. And you guys, they're finding interesting hybrid DNAs that are being shown now too. Did you see that? They just found an ancient, they pulled up, I think it was a family that was covered in something. I can't remember if it was an ice flow or if it was a mud flow or what it was. And then the baby was the DNA is different than human species.
Wow.
So
No, I have totally the past 2 weeks have not been present because I've been working on my book. I've been on a deadline on my book. And so that's all I've done. I've been so involved in my book that I have, I'll be back to the real life as of tomorrow, probably after I submit my book today.
Yeah. Oh, it was in Ethiopia. Yeah.
Okay.
I knew it just happened, I think last week or something, or this month anyway. But yeah.
So they found 2 humans and a baby, and the baby did not have human DNA or had other DNA versus human.
Yeah. Yeah. They were able to identify by teeth. They had an additional line of teeth in the mandible below where our regular molars are.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you.
They're going to find more and more of that, and they're going to find more and more of the interesting architecture that's coming on board. And once we start going into inner earth, we're going to find a lot more of it because there are entire civilizations down there that are a part of this.
There's so many civilizations down in inner earth.
It's we think about galactic, don't we? But inner earth is galactic. We are galactic.
It is. We're the strangers. we are the aliens on the earth. They're all here before us.
Yeah. Beautiful. Linda Bishop says, I feel that one day I'll meet my ET human hybrid children. I would like to.
You probably already have. Who's this? Yes. Who is this?
I think was it Jen? I think it was Jen Carr.
Because I can read on that.
Linda Bishop.
I think I'm just assuming you already have. Have you already met them? Yeah, you've already met them, Linda. You just don't remember. You are going up on a regular basis, is what I'm getting. So they're no stranger to you. It's just that you have not brought it into your consciousness yet, which you will. They're telling me by next year you probably will.
Yeah, they're even showing me like do they have rooms, like family rooms or something, or mom's rooms that you can go and visit your children? Because I feel like I can see you sitting with them.
Yeah, actually, a lot of times it's in the classroom where the children go to be taught that they
Okay.
put them on off hours. So let them go in there and be with them.
Oh, that is so sweet. I love that,
Yeah.
Linda. Yeah, I've never seen that before. There, it's our Jen Carr. Any messages from my guides would be appreciated. My head's all over the place. Nothing new.
Well, Jim, I'm not exactly sure what kind of message you want, except for because what I'm getting, Jen, is you're just on the path, and there's nothing. It's basically like I'm hearing you're doing everything right now. You had such a struggle to get going and taking a step forward, but it looks like to me everything for you is falling into place. Is what I'm getting, and I'm getting a big yes on that, Jen. So you're just doing great. You're on the right path. And I know you feel like you're all over the place, but to say nothing new, but you're on the right path. Everything's good. Everything's, yeah, you're doing great. I
Yeah,
said that to you for a long time, Jen, but this is probably the first time I said, Jen is doing great.
I'll take one of those.
I know.
I got nature. You are like, your energy is great right now, Jen. Don't get too crazy about that. I got to do this and that and that and that and planning ahead, because that might get your emotions going. But you're right where you need to be. So kind of center yourself in those emotions and just go into that high heart area. Um, okay. Let's see. This is interesting. Teresa says, I was taken to Lemuria via a mermaid subterranean waterway. I transfigured and allowed to be with my ancestor from that time.
Oh, that's great. That's great that you remember. We're always talking about the waterways that are under earth that everybody uses.
Yeah.
You go from one side of the country to the other in those waterways. But being a mermaid and going to Lemuria, yeah, and you and I've talked about how the Lemurians go from like Mount Shasta to where you're at in these tunnels and waterways, how they travel all over the place. And, the elementals usually travel on the ley lines as how they travel. So I think it's interesting that how all of them travel. There's so much going on in inner earth that we just don't know about.
Yeah. And it was interesting when I first saw those, like I'd seen the caverns for years and the caves and whatnot. But when I first saw the waterways in there, and I told Dr. Gail about it, I was like, oh my God, there was these waterways going all over it. She goes, yeah, I've been talking about that for a long time, Teri. I was like, well, it doesn't always stick up here, but I really got it then. And it kind of looked to me almost like Dune, and they go under the earth. I think it's Dune 2, and you see all the waterways everywhere. And yeah, and I was just like, oh man. But I'd seen the caves and the corridors and inner earth for a long time, but those waterways are, I guess, a lot of our governments know about it too.
Oh, yes, they do. They've been using them for years.
Yeah. Let's see. Paul says, hello, Dr. Gail, Teri. As a kid, I was always into exploring the universe, but I missed my calling. My nephew Liam is in the launch pad. It may just happen. Is in the launch pad. Wow. Is he training to be an astronaut, or is he
Tell us more about that, Paul.
White Dragon? Yeah. I don't know if Paul's still here. Let's see. He said yes. I don't know what that's yes to, because I said too many things. My ADD self was like, woo, woo, woo. So,
He is looking it up.
awesome. I feel like this is in your lineage, Paul, and I feel like you've done it.
He says he's
for you. Yeah. Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. I think that's one of the reasons he came in. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's 14.
Yeah. I feel like that's one of the reasons he incarnated into your family because Paul's family is always on the go. They are the travelers. Are those the Andromedans that like to go, go, go all the time?
It could be. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
I'm sure there's lots of them, but in particular, I believe the Andromedans do that. And yeah, I can feel that. You guys, because you guys do that on the Earth, so why wouldn't you do it in the galaxies?
Oh, yes, we got that from Dad. Okay, so it is in the family.
Yeah, it's a lineage. That's beautiful. I love that. Let's see. Sarah, back 40 studio says, is Trey a tall gray or a hybrid? And is Trey somebody on the planet or is he somebody that you know from the astral world?
I think he's a god. Yeah, I'm getting he's a god. And yeah, Hybrid. I'm getting both that he is a tall gray and he's a hybrid.
Yeah.
So let me see what he's a hybrid of, since I think he looks like a tall gray. Yeah, he's human. He's a hybrid. He's a gray human hybrid, but he looks like a tall gray. That's what I'm getting, Sarah.
Yeah, I get a confirmation on that too.
Yeah. So he's a god.
Yeah. Okay, next. Do you want to pick one?
Sarah's saying, wow, no wonder I'm confused. Yes. Okay, well, good. I'm glad we could help you there, Sarah.
Yeah.
I haven't even been looking. I haven't looked because you said, Teri, you said you
Oh.
were taking over. So I went, okay, let Teri have it. But I'll look for some.
Okay, no problem. I'll keep going. I just didn't want to leave you out of the picture there. Because I am being my Leo self in my Leo world.
Well, I'll just go back in my little introverted self and just let you do it.
Isabel, I have a question. Who was the silhouette I was seeing last night with my third eye? Beautiful, bright, and so much peace. Thank you.
Gosh, that sounds like an angel, doesn't it?
It sounds very angelic.
Like, that's how an angel showed up with me. Yes. Yes, that was an angel. Oh my gosh. Oh, Isabel, that something special is coming about this. When my angel showed up first to me, she was trying to give me a bracelet, and it meant that, and this is before I knew anything. That was the first thing that showed up after I connected with my dad, who had passed. And but she's shining your light on you with new gifts coming in, is what I'm hearing. Oh, that's exciting! Exciting.
I feel like you're going to start seeing the world a little differently with this angel. Like they're giving you, sounds weird, but this is what I'm going to take from this card. They're giving you a mask that you can see through.
A gift.
Yeah, a gift. And it's to witness. So it's to like the theater. So looking at the theater of the universe and knowing that you are able to watch things and witness them without being tied to the outcome. It's called witnessing awareness. And then, we think we can control everything, but really, if we witness things with empathy and compassion, then you can shine your light a little brighter. I love that, Isabel. She says, I have goosebumps.
Yes, I do too. Actually, when you first said that, I got goosebumps.
Yeah, it's just beautiful. Okay. Let's see. Debbie, 3 shifting veils. My clicking has changed and is more frequent, as well as a different rhythm. They are going to be communicating with me soon.
Is that a question, or are you telling us that, Debbie? Because they're already communicating with you. Let's see. Let me see what's changing on that. It's just more information is coming in faster, is what they're telling me. This is important information. and they're showing me a lot of math problems, which I don't understand. It's way above my pay grade, but I don't know what this is. I'm getting this humongous yes on this, but they have just upgraded their what they're telling you, or they're storing information in you. Is what they just said. The information is being stored in you. That's why it has changed.
Yeah. And Debbie's saying math. Yeah, I feel like it has a lot to do with programming too, Debbie. Like, not just reprogramming your soul, like the program of the soul, but and they picked the wrong person.
They are not asking you to calculate or to figure it out. They're just using you as storage for that information right now.
Yeah.
But I think you'll be able to bring it up in the future when it's needed. Doesn't mean you have to understand it.
Yeah. And I've been seeing a lot of that in visions. I really saw a lot of it when I was in Sedona, that they're sending us new programs and we just download them.
Right.
We don't have to, light code symbols, 100% Rose. Yeah, that's another good way of putting it. But it's new programming with those light codes.
Yeah, I saw all this math.
Yeah.
She was getting all this math.
Yeah. You can look at it so many different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually I get like symbols, but this was the first time I saw it actually math.
Yeah. Wow. Paula asks, does my Syrian galactic family have any messages for me that I need to know?
For some reason I was seeing her Syrian family is swimming around her. Dolphins all around her with their sonic telepathic communication is what I'm hearing. Okay, so what's the message? Good gosh, I'm getting yeses on this. Their sonic telepathic communication. There's something to do with the sonic telepathic because they're saying it over and over and over again. Sonic telepathic communication. Oh, Teri, are you getting anything with the sonic telepathic communication?
Yeah, my ears are just buzzing, Rose, and it's buzzing at that super high frequency, like they're bringing in things at a higher frequency, and they're also pointing out your throat chakra and your high heart chakra, that you just kind of have to start however you receive. If you receive by channeling and journaling, or if you do it by your cards or painting or dancing, you're gonna get it in because they're sending it in to you.
Touching is something important for her. Touching, feeling. What is that called?
I can never remember the clairs. It's not clairsentience, is it? Isn't that smell? Yeah.
I'm the smell.
So you're going to be able to feel it. You're going to be able to feel it in your body, what they're telling you. So when you go in, you can ask a question and you can repeat it back or just telepathically, and they're going to send you a feeling. And so my guides come in and they give me warmth on the back of my head. My mom comes in and gives me feelings on the back of my back. And Metatron usually comes in through the back of the heart. So, and you'll know. And she's saying, yes, exactly. Oh my God.
I'm also getting that this is a technique coming in.
Oh, yeah.
This is some kind of touching, sonic telepathic technique that you'll be teaching in the future. Oh, that's big.
Yeah. And Kevin said clairsentience it is.
Oh, thank you.
I can't remember. That sounds like smell, but it's not. Yeah. Clair feeling.
I'm the one but my first thing is smell, and I don't even know what that's called either. But yeah, it's something to do with the touching, the sonic telepathic communication, and future teaching. This is pretty big.
Yeah. So Rose, start tracking it. Start tracking and mapping out where it is on your body, and you're going to start noticing that your guides might come in through your forehead. Your mediumship skills might come in through over here. You know, your galactic family might come in through the back, and then angelic energy might come in somewhere else. And then you're going to start noticing as you're doing readings for somebody or something that like your left arm, your left shoulder feels different. But just go in with a lot of, what's it called? A lot of protection so that you're witnessing yourself feeling that you're not bringing it into your body unless it's your guides and your angels.
Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah.
For putting whatever I smell.
Blah, 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 blah. Clairiliance.
I'll just smell, Kevin. Can't pronounce it, so I'll call it smell.
Yeah. So we've got, do you want to pick one now?
Oh gosh, we only have time for one more, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see if I can find one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let me find somebody who has not. Haven't paid attention. Teri, I'm sorry.
She channels all the ascended masters. Yeah, Rose, you got a lot of energy around you.
Here's an important one. Hey, Teresa, I had a dream about a possible psychic attack via black arts voodoo. I took measures to clear out. Am I okay? Okay. Teresa, the more your light shines, the more you're up for attacks. And are you okay? No. Contact me, okay? Dr. Gail, Gmail. Dr. Gail Starseed at gmail.com. We need to do some more work on that. You're subject to more attacks, and we need to work on that, Teresa. So, Teresa, go ahead and contact me, Dr. Gail Starseed at gmail.com. We need to work on that today. Okay?
Yeah. Love that. Well, everybody, so much love here today. And Kevin's saying, feel some lower chakra healing happening for everyone. Yeah, right. I feel like we're all right where we're supposed to be, and we're getting that love. So, Teresa, I'm glad that you got in. And Dr. Gail will, she's really good at that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, everybody have a great week. What do you have coming up, Dr. Gail, besides working on your book and getting it published?
I'm still have quite a few steps to go with that, but getting there. For me, I'll be working on that for the next few days. And then I have on Wednesday, I'm going to be on with Val on Wednesday. What about you?
Well, Kevin and I are going to do a show tomorrow night. So,
yay!
Yeah, at 8:00 Central, I think, or 7. I can't remember. Oh no, it's 7:30 Central.
Is there something special y'all are doing?
We're just doing energy readings, mediumship, you name it, you got it. So we'll be there. And last week we did a healing too, or a couple weeks ago.
Okay, I'm gonna say mediumship's so much fun.
I know, right? It's such a blast to do, to bring people's loved ones with them.
Yeah.
And then next week I've got Scorpio Sun Scott. And it's a lot of S's for me to put together, and evidently, and a few other people coming in. So yeah, we'll be busy. And then Kim and two of yous the next week. I think I'm going to be on her channel next week. So yeah.
I think I am. Actually, I think I am on Val's channel. She doesn't simulcast, so I think I'm on her channel on Wednesday.
Oh, good. Yeah, I love that you guys are doing that together. That's a really good show.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, everybody have a great day. I'm going to go watch my daughter belly dance.
Yeah, that sounds great. Okay. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.